When life gets tough, don't sit on your rear. Grab some friends and play it by ear.
All right, y'all. Today we have seriously got a seriously talented guest today. He's a producer, a director, a cinematographer. I said it right this time.
Sometimes videographer.
He has worked on projects like One Tree Hill. He's worked on Iron Man 3. I got my Tony Stark's heart back here in the back. And a bunch of other featured films and TV series. He's bringing that cinematic eye right here to Nashville. I say right here because I've been filming 911 Nashville thanks to this guy, because we'll talk about that later. And but he's trying to bring the storytelling from the big screen with the heart of music. He's worked alongside some of Nashville's favorites like Charles Esten and me, my new video. Yeah. And he has worked on One Tree Hill with Chad Michael Murray. And we're going to talk about him. So welcome, Michael Lockridge. Woo!
Thank you.
And if you're friends with him, you got to call him Mike. So I got to call him Mikey. He doesn't like it. Mikey.
Mike will work. Yeah, Mike works.
Mikey.
Yeah.
I like Mikey.
Nice.
What's that, Mikey?
How are you doing?
Potato chips.
Potato chips.
We'll get
Great.
there.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we got some
If
grippos.
you're hungry later.
Yeah.
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So what's going on, Mikey?
What's been new?
What's new? Working a lot lately.
What have you been working on?
Some commercial projects, some TV shows, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then back to the music video grind still. Yeah.
So tell people out there, so you do videography and then cinematography. Did I say it right that time?
Yeah, I tell you what, I'll tell you the difference.
Okay, yeah. Everybody wants to know the difference.
There's the difference.
Yeah.
Nobody really knows the difference.
Let's hear the difference.
So videography is when the video person, the videographer it's when you're filming events, live music.
Okay.
Then you're a videographer. Weddings, live. Cinematography is when a cinematographer builds this scene, lighting, that type of stuff around. It does basically the same thing, but it's more in depth. Cinematography is more in depth.
What I've kind of noticed, because I did my first music video with you, you kind of made my music turn into almost a movie, like you could watch.
Right.
And so that was really cool for me to see, because it was cool to see my own music brought to life through video.
Right.
So that was really cool. And
basically what we did is we built the look and the feeling and the emotion into the scene.
And I didn't even know I could act. But you made me look like I could.
You knocked it out. So there you go.
So
that takes a great director, right?
It did, and it gave me confidence.
Pulls it out of you, right?
Because I remember I used to be in the medical field, and you were telling me about 911 Nashville being filmed, and they were looking for people for firefighters, and you're like, well, you could be on the show,
right?
And I'm like, wow, he thinks I'm that great of an actress that I can be on the show, and now I'm on the show as a regular firefighter. So thanks to you, man.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's pretty cool.
It's a lot of fun.
It's so much
creativity.
fun. I'm seeing behind the scenes.
Glad you found your way into that.
Yeah, but I'm kind of I learned a lot from you just being here doing that video. So
yeah, I think we spent 4 days here. We didn't have to spend 4 days here.
I thought we were doing like a 5-hour thing, and it turned into like a 5-day thing.
Yeah, we had to work at all the scenes in based on different times of the day and the people that were available to be in that video.
Yes.
So it worked out, and
I remember
that's how we all got to know each other.
Yeah, we were sitting on the couch. Oh my gosh, it's raining! Let's go film.
Go outside now.
Yeah. Here comes the rain. Let's go.
Let's go
dance.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So much fun.
So going to cinematography and videography.
Right.
Which one would you choose? What's your favorite of film?
Honestly, I love the cinematography world a little better because it's deeper and you get to create more, and you have control over the scene versus shooting what's right in front of you. Nothing wrong with either one of them. I mean, they're great videographers, they're great cinematographers, and then the combo out there. So one's not better than the other, but personally, I would just choose cinematography because I can create.
So when you moved to Nashville, what was going through your head? Like, what did you want to bring to Nashville with your skill being in film?
Well, first, I used to travel to Nashville from North Carolina. I lived in Charlotte, and some of my clients were artists from North Carolina that had, transitioned over into Nashville and moved to Nashville. So basically following them and coming to Nashville to shoot and pulling out of North Carolina, shooting in North Carolina, I would come here to shoot constantly back and forth. And so I just made the decision, I just need to be there. And those artists were like, you need to come here because you're going to get more work and people will see your value in what you do. So that's when I finally made the decision to go ahead and shoot to Nashville permanently.
When I first saw his post, I'm like, this guy like knows he's good. Like he knows he's good. And I was like, he seems nice and kind of like a little bit like, I know I'm good.
Right.
But also like, if you don't want good, like don't even kind of like waste your time, kind of like energy. And I didn't even know you at all, but I'm like, I saw some of your work and I'm like, I want that guy. Like that's who I want to do my videos. And then, we spent 5 days together on the first video.
Yeah.
And you got a flat tire, and here we are later. And
yeah, I mean, and with that being said, I mean, I didn't want to come off as a jerk. It's
No,
confidence
it was a confidence
in
thing?
what you do
Yeah.
and what you're good at, just like anything
I
anybody does.
I knew you were good because like
Yeah.
you were kind of like a no BS. Like this is what I'm good at.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and so I'm like, okay, I know. I think there's something to be said when you have a confidence within yourself about a craft.
True.
And so
Very
it kind
true.
of shines through, and
Yeah.
that kind of drove me to you because I could tell that you took pride in what you did,
Right.
and you were proud of your work, and your work was great.
It's a passion.
For
you
sure.
know, so yeah,
For
I
sure.
appreciate that. So
Yep.
yeah.
For sure.
So like, did you always do cinematography, videography? Like growing up, as a kid, I know you probably got a camera, a Canon or something, and did you just kind of take pictures, or how'd you get started in this whole field?
This is crazy because I've always been artistic in different ways. So when I was a kid, obviously I drew a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So in my small town in North Carolina, we had probably 2 people in my school in elementary, middle school, and high school all the way up. I stayed in the same area, and we had 2 people that could draw. It was me and another guy, and we drew, and he was better than me. But
what kind
like
of stuff
that,
did you draw?
it was not like portrait stuff. It was more.
Was it dark?
His was a little more dark than mine, but we would just draw. We were very artistic, and so then moving on up later after school, I got into the art of custom cars, which is crazy. I know it sounds weird, and
Well, you are kind of weird. That's why I like you.
yeah. so like custom cars. It went into custom cars. I went to auto body and paint school just to learn to paint cars, not for a job, just because I wanted to build my own cars. So me and my buddies went to school to learn the craft, and then we pulled our cars in the school shop and got everything for cost and painted, and actually took one of my cars to a show and won first
What?
in paint at that show.
What?
And it was not a crazy custom job or anything. It was just clean, very clean. So I did that, and when I say that custom cars, it was back of the lowrider days. Like most of my friends are out in LA. We had cars hopping.
Like what
off the
year
ground
is
and
that?
everything.
Like I don't even know what
Like
that
the
means.
hip hop videos.
Hip hop videos, like the cars, the Snoop
Yeah,
Dogg, all that.
yeah.
I was
Snoop
into
Dogg,
that.
okay.
Like that was what I was into, and that was a whole, like the whole culture. It's amazing to me how that is their life. They build family around it. It keeps their kids off the streets, keeps their kids out of trouble and going down the wrong path. And they build cars, and they keep these cars for life. And then when they become older, then they pass them down, or they continue to raise their kids to do the same. So I was really interested in that, along with the art. So it went into cars, and then after cars, during the car phase, I was like, you know what? I could create great visuals for the cars to bring out to the other world. So I started selling videos for the cars, and I'd go to a car show, film the car show, have it edited and loaded back up, and people were like, hey, I want a DVD, and you were selling DVDs for $20 a pop, and people were buying them. And it was called Boulevard Down Productions. That was back like Boulevard. Anyway, more of a hip hop style, and I started that Boulevard Down Productions, and then I got into the music world, the film world.
What was your first film?
First film I worked on was an independent film called The Hollow Oak. It was a horror flick, and it was all independent, all young kids. They pulled me on as a line producer and got involved there with the producing aspect of it, which was raising money, keeping things organized, stuff like that. So I mean, and it went on to some festivals and stuff, which was really cool.
That's awesome.
So yeah, just to answer your question, artistically, I went all the way up and got into the video creative with cars and stuff, and then got into the film industry on the independent level. Jumped into One Tree Hill, and again, like all the projects I'm involved in, it was not a creative.
Was this all
job.
done in North Carolina?
North Carolina. North Carolina was pretty strong in the film industry back in that time frame. And that was around 2012, 2013, 2014 time frame.
Okay.
So 10, 11, 12 years ago. And so there were a lot of independent films being shot, and Screen Gem Studios was based there. So when you would see like Screen Gem Studios, I mean, there was a lot done there. Horror flicks. We did that, and then I went into, like I said, the TV show situation, talked to some people. And again, the position that I was in any of these projects was not at a high level. I wasn't cinematographer then. I was not a director then. I was producer and director in the independent world, but for bigger stuff like this, you had to go in there as a PA to work with these people, because there was a lot of union people involved and stuff like that. So got into that. I already knew that I wanted to direct and I wanted to have a camera in my hand. So I wanted to be part of the camera department, the creative department. That was where I flowed at. So yeah, I hope that answers.
So I'm a very creative person as well, but like the whole behind the scenes, like seeing all that, like people don't realize all the time and patience really like needed to do all that. Very much. Because it's not just recording something and posting it. It's cutting stuff. It's making it align. So like, do you ever get frustrated doing that, or
personally no? Personally no, because it's an art form, and to be artistic, you have to understand that it's the process that really makes you happy. It's not the final product in most cases. Final product is like the trophy.
That's the trophy.
But during the time frame, it's the creative. Oh man, that looks good. That shot, that angle, that looks amazing. Let's do that. Like, can we lower that? And everybody's a part of that. So there's the camaraderie, like and even you've experienced probably on 911 Nashville. There is camaraderie in every department, and you feel like family, and you continue to grow your family. So yeah, I never really got frustrated. Just by the end of the week, you're exhausted. Exhausted, end of the day, you're exhausted.
But you're passionate, so it's worth it. Yeah.
We had just for an example, I used to work. I remember outside of One Tree Hill, we did a faith-based film called Adrenaline, and they chose me to be their locations manager. So with their locations manager, I was part of the process, but we would choose a location, and I would be there an hour before any of the crew got there and an hour after, because my goal was to make sure everything was in place. Sound department, you couldn't even have the AC turned on because they would pick it up. Everything was 100%, and then when we were done, by the end of the day, everything would be plugged back in. If it was a business, we had to make sure they were up and running again.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of that behind the
scenes. So 16, 17, 18-hour
yeah.
days, and then you're back in there, out there at 5 a.m. again or 4 a.m., and you're
exhausted, but it's like, let's go, baby.
But you're part of it.
Yeah,
so,
you're part of this big production, this team effort. Right. Yeah. You're all working together, and it makes, like you said, a trophy at the end.
Yeah, you can all be proud of something, and you can watch it later.
Kind of like writing a song.
Put it out in the world.
Writing a song, taking it to Brian White, having him producing it, taking it to you.
That's the song. Put it out in the world. You can do that,
that's really cool. Yeah.
Put it out in the world for everybody to see, and so it's seeing it here. So it's exactly the same thing as a creative person, whether you write or sing songs, whether you produce or direct films. We all have the same brain in a way. That makes sense.
It's kind of weird. Right. I'm like, you're very weird, but I can completely relate to you.
Totally fine. We can have conversation about it.
No, I'm saying, like, I relate.
Yeah.
Justin's over here like, gosh, y'all are both crazy.
Yeah, we are crazy.
But it's fine. Like, that's just who we are.
Yeah.
But he married crazy, so you're welcome.
I'm used to it now.
Yeah. He's like, okay, I don't even want a normal life anymore. Like, I'm used to crazy. Yeah. What is normal? What is normal anymore for you?
Normal's boring, right?
Normal is boring.
Yeah, normal's crazy boring.
What's the most memorable or challenging shoots for movies or shows that you've worked on?
Challenging. In most bigger features and TV shows, they have the budgets to have everybody in place to handle the what ifs and what's going to happen if we have that problem. So it's never really a challenge, so to speak, that I've been a part of. There are some challenges in the independent world, obviously, because your budgets are lower and you have to you wear many hats.
Sure.
I think some of the crazy and challenging things I've done, and maybe dangerous things in the past, number one, safety was always something that if it was a project I was the director on or whatever, safety was very important to us. As far as the challenges, like sometimes you have to figure out how to get shots. And you can either just do it regular, but then that's boring. Nobody wants boring. So if you have a certain angle and you're like, oh, this looks amazing, but you're going to have to let me levitate in the air to do this. So you have to have the equipment for it. I remember a music video we did, and the whole idea is we were passing a car and a tractor on the road so that from the viewer's standpoint, you could you see cars, you know, with the bigger equipment and cranes, camera cranes that come down and pass cars all the time. But that's big budget. That's big money.
Yeah.
So then the independent world and the independent artist world, they didn't have the budget. So I was in the back of a pickup truck with a Ronin or camera gimbal, so to speak, and hanging out like at below bumper level, holding that, and I was strapped into the bed of the truck with something over my head. So I was really close to the ground to get that certain angle because it looked cool, right?
Yeah.
So that, you have to figure things out, and that's what we did. But again, safety. We were strapped in. I was harnessed in, everything. So
I've been seeing behind the scenes as well.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
scenes that I think are not even dangerous. We go over like precautionary
right.
measurements to make sure everyone's safe.
And at the end of the day, it's about that shot, that angle,
Yeah.
and safety. You have to have safety there. But yeah.
All right. What is so you kind of do more like independent stuff now, like?
Yeah, I do both. A little bit of my story on that end. I kind of veered away from the film world. I actually did it backwards. A lot of people that do film stuff, they get into music videos first and work their way into film. And I kind of would like to get back into film because I love that. It's a bigger project.
Do you want to be on 911 Nashville?
Yeah, for sure.
mean-
like, I would love to be part of the crew
I mean, I'm
there.
not really in charge of that,
I'd
but
love to
that'd
be
be cool,
part of
right?
the crew there because I miss TV shows for one. TV shows to me they have longevity. Feature films are great, but it's 6 months to a year and you're done.
Yeah.
Now you're looking for your next job. On a TV show, if everybody's great, everything works out well, and the director likes you and you're great on crew, it's like season after season.
Right.
And guess what? As long as they're renewing for a season, you have that job,
Yeah.
right? And you're not looking for something new. So anyway, I don't know if we have time for this, probably so, yeah. So we got into, I got into the music world because when I was in the film world in North Carolina, I had some independent artists asking me questions about music industry stuff that I kind of knew about, and I was trying to help them out a little bit. And with that being said, they said, "Could you manage me?" And I'm like, "I think I could do that." So then learning enough through some connections I had to manage an artist and their careers, I said, "I'll do that."
That's a lot because I
Yeah.
wouldn't
Yeah.
even know where to start. I still don't. Like, I have Justin helping me, and
Right.
I had a friend ask me, and I didn't even know what to do.
Right.
So that's it. What
So
does that even mean? That's
so
so many hats.
I feel like doing that because of the creative side of things, I was able to jump in and say, "All right, well, look, let's do music videos. I'm the creative from the film side. We can do music videos for you," which didn't cost anything because I was managing the artist, and then I would hire the crew on the outside to come in and pull favors. In North Carolina, so we would do it for almost no cost. I mean, there was a small cost. We had some expendables and stuff, but I mean, so then I got into the music world. I was managing the artist, then I managed another artist, a younger artist that was also an actor, and from Atlanta to LA back and forth, and it became very busy for me, which is totally fine. And so I got into that, started with the music video world with that, met some hip hop artists out there in Atlanta, different things, started helping do those types of things, and then I just decided to pull away from film because you can't do it all. And then both of the artists that were being managed were very young and realized a little bit later they wanted a normal life because it was a lot on those kids.
Yeah.
And they decided to get married, have kids, go to college, do those things to get away from the pressures that are involved in the entertainment world.
Sure.
So they did, and I pulled away. I said, "I'm not managing artists anymore. Let's just focus on being creative for the music industry." So that's how I kind of like shot into the
And
music
who are
industry.
some of the people you've worked with in the music industry?
Music industry stuff, some things that, okay, so I've done, with the creative side of things, live music concerts, album release parties, music videos, reels. Today, reels are very popular because they're a lot more low income on the deal. So Charles Eston, I did a
Wait, do you mean Chip Eston? He's
Chip.
like my friend.
Chip. Okay, so yeah, and this was seriously, it was like a last minute luck type situation. There, at the time, their person that was supposed to be covering that event got sick, and she worked regular with Charles, and Chip, what, you know.
Oh, I did a video with him. I reenacted a scene. Like, he doesn't remember me, but I
Right.
remember him.
Well, he did
And I
like,
want him on this podcast too.
well, he'll,
He might.
yeah, Charles, just come hang out. Chip, he'll do it. I feel like, no, but with that story really quick, they're a normal person and she's amazing at what she does. Her name's Erica Rock. I'm going to call her name out because
Erica, what's up?
Erica Rock. She did all the
rocks
live video stuff for him and a couple music videos for him, which is really cool. And she is with Morgan Wade full time now, like shooting BTS stuff, touring stuff, and doing stuff for her. And they do awesome work together, and they're a good match. So anyway, yeah. So she got sick, was not feeling well, and his manager, his wife, contacted me, and she's like, "Hey, she's sick. Can you show up?" And I showed up.
Hell yes.
And
hell yeah.
so then it was fun. He's an awesome dude. And those that do know, he was great on the show
I've heard
Nashville.
anything bad about him. Like, he's so beloved, like in Nashville.
He's a very good, he's very good heart. So yeah, so I jumped in and worked with him on that stuff, and we did the album release party video for him, and that was a fun time when that came out.
I didn't understand the difference between a music video and a visualizer.
Right.
Can you explain what the difference is for people who may be interested in doing that?
To be honest, I think it's different for different people because visualizers, obviously, a lot of times you don't. Number one, you don't have a narrative piece, which is a storyline telling the story. It's visuals, visualizer, and just pretty stuff, pretty scenery, and then the artist either is or is not in the video, which I prefer them to be in the video. Mm-hmm. So like it would be like the performance piece for you in the video, and then some expression, and then some visuals to go along with it. At the end of the day, it's still a music video.
Okay, well,
it just doesn't
go
as in depth.
We were doing a visualizer, and you're like, we're doing a music video now, and I'm like, okay,
yeah.
What does that mean?
So for you, sometimes I prefer planning. But then sometimes it's more fun to
you just gotta play it by ear.
To play it by ear,
Aha.
and if I'm gonna spend 4 days with you, we can do a lot more and create scenes as they come up. So it became a music video versus just a visualizer.
It was fun though. It was really fun.
Had a lot of people involved, so it was fun.
Can we put you on the spot?
Maybe.
You want to ask him some questions, Justin? You want some like rapid fire?
What is your favorite movie?
He's like, we're just jumping right into it.
We're going right into it.
Okay, let's go.
Really fast, like just first thing off the top of your head.
Yep. Favorite movie, cinematography wise.
And jeez. All right, so I'll just tell you the name. Miami Vice, the movie.
Oh, so it's that simple.
Yeah, I mean, but okay, you just keep going because I mean, I could tell you why, but
yeah.
Dream project or director to work with.
Dream project would be honestly, there's not a dream. It's just more of anything. I'd love to do some stuff for the weekend, but like music video wise, because he's a very visual storyteller and very dark. Director to work with. I grew up liking Michael Mann because of Miami Vice, this TV show back in the days in the 80s. Those that don't really know, but yeah.
What are you doing next?
What's next? To be honest, I mean, the music world I love the music world, and I love to do visual stuff for the music industry. But I'm trying to veer out a little bit and get out into the commercial space.
Okay.
Commercials, like not just regional commercials, but like national commercials, national brands, so branding and stuff like that. I recently worked on something for 3 days for a big brand that's kind of opening some doors.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool, and for them, I was not a director producer. I was actually just a cam op or a DP or whatever you want to call it. DP is director of photography. So, but like, I want to get into the commercial space, but I'm still really wanting to get back into TV space as well.
And what if I want to do a music video? You're just going to leave me?
Absolutely not.
I'm just kidding.
No. I still want to do those things. I just want to kind of get back into.
So where can people find you,
consistent.
like on social media, to see like kind of your work or?
So I have a website, and it's right now it just has some previous music videos I've done, so it doesn't have a lot on there, but it's michaeljlockridge.com.
Michael J Lockridge, not Michael L.
Not
Michael
L.
J Lockridge. Okay.
Right. And then there's social medias like at Moving Pictures MJL or at Visual60.
All
That's
right.
my Instagrams.
All right, guys, go look
Yeah.
them up.
Cool.
And before we go, you've never heard of Grippos, right? So like where we're from, like this is very, very, very popular.
Right.
It's like my favorite barbecue chip ever in the world. And when I lived in Tennessee, because I played softball at Cumberland University, my dad would like send these to me in packages, and like everyone loved them. And I actually brought them to the set last week, and everybody was obsessed. So I thought it'd be kind of a cool gift to give you. But
Some
for you to
chips.
try it. And
For
so,
real, some
yeah,
chips. Are these things bad? Like, do they have
they're so good for you.
jalapenos? No. Barbecue flavored potato chips.
I'm telling you,
Yep.
they are the best, though.
They are good.
Sponsorship here. Right. Are they really good or bad?
They're so good. Like, and if you use some chive dip with those, oh my god.
Do you have dip?
I do have chive dip in my refrigerator.
Where's it at?
I'll give it to you after you try that first one.
A little ASMR.
Yeah.
ASMR. Everyone in Nashville, like, they're so spicy. And I'm like,
No, these are. I would
Perfect.
eat this whole bag.
I know.
I would
I'm-
eat this
It
whole
gets
bag.
a little tingle, but it's
I
not
don't even get the
to the
taste.
point
They
where
said I was
really-
immune to them, but I think, yeah, I don't buy them a whole lot because I would eat the entire bag.
So I think
Like, do eat
Grippos are amazing. So
them. Yeah.
Grippos.
When I buy them, I'm like already mentally prepared to eat the entire
Yes.
bag. So I get them like once a month and just eat the whole bag.
Yeah, I would eat this whole bag.
You can. It's yours, man.
Yeah.
This whole bag. Are we staying for 4 days again?
Yeah, we
No,
can.
this-
Did you get a flat tire again?
Right. So there you go.
All right.
Grippos.
Michael J
See ya.
Lockridge, everybody. Thanks for tuning
Thanks.
in. This
Thanks
is
for
Just
tuning
Play It
in.
By Ear. Y'all have a great day.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
But you showed up, you showed you cared, and I just couldn't believe it. My first instinct was to push you away, but I'm so glad I didn't. You showed up at my weakest time and taught me how to love again. When I met you, I was broke inside, but you said you could see me. You said you saw the light inside me. I had